the bladed might of the East, strewn in her wake, all who dared oppose her. Dona Mercedes comes, mesdames, messieurs, your majesties, your highnesses, with a grievance. For more than 20 years, people of the East have been calling her an ogre. She believes that today is the day to allow the East to aid her in rectifying this terrifying situation.
Majesty's inviting to the court the companions of the Order of Defense.
Is there a member of the Order of Chivalry who will speak for this candidate?
There is. Vicar. Kingdom Marshal. Kingdom Seneschal. Any of these tasks we find daunting by most. Mercedes has stood up to all of them and more. The ferocity, the strength, fearlessness, and honor that I can only aspire to. I am humbled to be counted among her friends. I'm proud to speak for her today. Thank you for doing this.
Is there a member of the Order of the Laurel?
Your Majesties, I am Camille de Jardins, Mistress of the Laurel, 99th Ogre of the East, and I bring to you today the words of Isabel Chamberlain, who could not be here. Your Majesties, it is with sadness that I, Isabel Chamberlain, cannot be present in this moment, but I ask that you hear my words. Art is inspiring and spans the trial of time, and together with the written word represents the collective thought and expression of a society. It manifests as a visual history of their weakness, their strengths, and their aspirations. Manuscript art is enduring. It is the bedrock upon which the world learns and grows one layer at a time. When I think of Mercedes, I think primarily of enduring strength. Like an early manuscript, she is part of the poetic bedrock of the Eastern fencing community. Her words having inspired and encouraged so many of us to stand upon her shoulders, allowing us to be strong and be seen. Mercedes has borne witness to those moments of darkness when we struggle to find strength, but like a true artist, has helped guide us forward into a gilded age. She has grown during the trial of time, always using her fine brush to push us to do the same. It is because of these things that we are now a wonderfully illuminated manuscript. full of beautiful flourishes and stories. This lady is an artist whose impact is unquestionable. She is undoubtedly my peer, and I share every word.
Is there a member of the Order of the Pelican who will speak?
Your Majesty, Your Highness, I am Master Collin Monro of Tadcaster, and I ask that honor in the order for the esteemed Order of the Pelican. May I address your populace? As a Pelican, I am expected to speak of service. If I did that for this lady, we'd be here till dawn. She is the epitome of service. She has been Kingdom Rapier Marshal. She has been Kingdom Seneschal, a job I don't want. I don't think anybody else wants it either. And she is a Tiger of the East! She shows us how to serve this kingdom every day. There's not one person who could not learn from watching her. Your Majesties, I hope one day to be her peer. Thank you.
Is there a member of the Order of the Rose?
Your Royal Majesties, Your Highnesses, I am Countess Marguerite Ingen Lachlainn, and I claim that right, if I may. You know, when most people are made a Tiger of the East, it's generally because the crowns have run out of awards to give you. The courteous thing to do would be to retire to the country as a simple Tiger and allow the young whippersnapper their swordplay. No, but no. I am pleased that Mercedes is not quite that courteous. And Rose, obviously, is supposed to speak about courtesy as we are meant to be experts in this chivalric ideal. Perhaps. I find as well that seneschals are the unacknowledged, underappreciated avatars of courtesy. Any person who has been Kingdom Seneschal who has not, in fact, ended up on the headsman block for murder can likely teach everybody in this room a thing or two about courtesy. Your Majesties, I commend her to you. She is, of course, my peer.
Is there a member of the Order of Defense who will speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, Your Highnesses, I am Mistress Alys Macintosh, Companion of the Pelican, Companion of the Laurel, Master of Defense, 11th Tiger of the East, by the wrath of God if I am anything, and I will speak for my friend Mercedes, on behalf of this order. The remit of the Order of Defense is to speak in terms of perseverance and the overcoming of obstacles. So I am going to tell you all a story. A long, long time ago in a very, very cold mud thaw, Mercedes de Calafia failed her first fencing authorization. Nevertheless, she persisted. Men said to her, "Why are you fencing? Why aren't you home having babies?" Nevertheless, she persisted. As Kingdom Rapier Marshal, she faced crowns who wanted fencing eliminated and managed to keep it alive. And not only that, was the person who was instrumental in getting Rapier war points for fencing. Nevertheless, she persisted. And when the Order of Defense was created, and the ogres began discussing who they wanted to be among the first ogres, Mercedes' name was not there because she was busy serving the kingdom as Seneschal and did not have the time to fence. And against that setback, I say to you again, nevertheless, she persisted. She has worked out, done blade drills, started running, and made herself into the kind of fencer she was 20 years ago, all over again at the age of 58? 57. If that is not persistence, if that is not the epitome of what this order stands for, standing against the people who say, no, you can't, I don't know what being a master of defense is. I am delighted in ways that I lack words to describe to welcome her to this order. Thank you.
Mercedes, we asked you a question, and we would have that answer now, please. Would you become a member of this order? You've heard all the council. Excellent. Excellent answer. Is there a medallion?
Your Majesties, if I may. There are going to be several. The one on top, the official one underneath that one, is her knock around, wear it around all the time.
And there is a household one.
Yes.
For those who can't see, yes, this is macaroni art.
Kind of cheesy.
The knock around. Both of these were made by Lady Alys and Lord Nero Camillus.
This collar was made by Duke Kenrick for the premieres of the order. It went to Master Antonio upon the creation of the rod, and then passed to me. It has the sigils of our household worked into it, and now I pass it to Mistress Mercedes.
Is there a glove?
Made for Master Natalia, who passed them to me, and it is my honor to pass them to you.
Wilhelm, by right of arms, King of the East, and Vienna, by agency of the same right to the Queen, to all prelates, dukes, duchesses, counts, countesses, regals homes, priors of the orders, knights commanders, alcaldes of castles, and fortified as well as unfortified places, adelantagos, merinos, lieutenants of all cities, towns, and places, presidents and auditors of our council and our tribunals and our chancery, town councilors and jurados, officers and hombres buenos of the cities, towns, and other places of our kingdom, and all other vassals and subjects of whatever estate, condition, and dignity you may be, and every one of you, health and greetings. Considering our veneration for the greatness, the excellence, the nobility, and the eminent virtues of our servant, Mercedes Vera de Calafia, and having taken testimony from persons of good repute, and witnessed with our own eyes the excellence of the said Mercedes in all matters of the rapier, and considering also the great benefit and advantage that our realm has received from the labors, of the said Mercedes in the government of Rapier combat among our people, it is our pleasure to direct and ordain that the said Mercedes be gifted, invested, and endowed with the order of defense, with all privileges, benefits, usages, liberties, profits, easements, and rightful pertinence to and by always pertaining thereunto, to have and hold the same perpetually and as freely and quietly, fully and honorably as any other member of the order aforenamed. In witness whereof, we have ordered this instrument to be drawn up, marked with our ensign's manual, and countersigned by the Brigantia Herald, whom we have commanded to cause the said instrument to be read aloud in our court. Given in the Shire of Quintavia upon the 8th of December in the 53rd year of the Society, being the first year of our reign. Calligraphy and illumination by Mirren Leaf's daughter. Words by Alys Macintosh.
Mercedes, we hear your words and we know them to be true. And we swear to protect you in times of war and seek your counsel in times of peace. So swear we, Wilhelm
and Vienna.